Are we ready? It's a question we ask ourselves or are asked probably countless times in a day. Are we ready for the next Zoom meeting? Are we ready for what dinner's going to be? Are we ready for bring the kids to the next soccer game, et cetera, et cetera? We're constantly preparing for things yet to come. And this coming Wednesday, February 17th, is Ash Wednesday, the beginning of Lent. And it's good to ask ourselves, are we ready? What are we going to do for the beginning of Lent? For most of us, I think Lent takes us by surprise. We hear about it, all of a sudden we realize it's Ash Wednesday, we rush off to get our ashes, and we're going to do the same thing we did last year. I'm going to give up chocolate. I'm not going to drink so much coffee. I'll give up those cookies after dinner, etc., etc. Well, I think this Lent, like this entire past year, has called us to look at things a little more deeply. What are we ready is a question we need to ask ourselves, not as Ash Wednesday begins, but in these days leading up to Ash Wednesday. What are we going to do this Lent of 2021 to activate my discipleship, to activate my faith? Because Lent is about so much more than just giving up chocolate or cupcakes. It's about a change on the inside, about activating our discipleship, about activating and living our faith in Jesus Christ. So I'd like to offer 3 quick suggestions of asking ourselves, are we ready? Of some things that might help us really jumpstart our Lent this year of 2021 as well. And they focus on the 3 traditional Lenten disciplines of prayer, fasting, and giving charity. Are we ready? What am I going to do to take my prayer life to that next level, to take it up a notch? Maybe it's going to daily mass. Maybe it's praying the rosary every day. Maybe it's taking one of the devotion books that are giving out and using them. Maybe it's reading the Bible. Something to take my prayer life to the next level. Are we ready is also a question I need to ask in regards to fasting. None of us like fasting and penance, but it's good for us. What am I going to give up this Lent? And we need to think outside the realm of candy and chocolate. We need to think, maybe I should give up complaining so much. Maybe I should give up gossiping. Maybe I should give up being so impatient or so self-centered. What are those things I need to cast off during the season of Lent to really activate my faith in the Lord? And finally, the last one. Are we ready in terms of charity? What am I going to do to give more to the poor, to give more to the parish, or to the capital campaign that we just relaunched, to help strengthen our community and for the future generations? Those little sacrifices I make financially to give to those who are less fortunate, to those in need, or to the greater good of God and His parish, those are the ways that we sacrifice to give to the things that are more important, the needs of others, the needs of the community, the needs of my parish or of the church. Are we ready is a question we shouldn't be asking on Ash Wednesday morning. We should be asking today. Are we ready for this holy time of Lent to kickstart, to reactivate our faith in Christ? Because if we ask those questions now and start thinking about how Lent 2021 is going to be different, that we can truly make this a Lent that does indeed activate my discipleship, activate my faith, and bring me closer to the Lord.